On October 31st, 2025, officers responded to a domestic disturbance in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hello.
Hi.
Police department. Sir, is it okay if we step over here and talk? Just away from the door?
They're I'm gonna hang up now. The police just arrived. I'm outside.
Right now. You're a little.
Is that her?
Tell them.
Are you
Tell
welcome
them.
here?
He's
I-
a little.
I-
No, I'm gonna stand right. I'm gonna stand right here. He's a little bitch.
I have majority of it on recording.
Okay.
She attacked me, pushed me to the AC unit, and jumped on top of me. She was holding me in a fucking headlock against the side of the wall. I had to push the bed. She fell behind me. It was choking me, scratching my arms. I don't see any marks, but she was like pinching and doing this. So I couldn't breathe.
Okay. Did you need any medical attention or want to get checked out?
I need to get checked out. My back is on fire right now because she pushed me over the AC unit.
Okay. How old are you?
25.
25.
I want to press charges.
Yes, sir. Can you clarify 55?
She's
27-year-old
drunk.
male complained back pain.
She's drunk.
Okay. Who is she to you?
She's my wife.
Your wife? Okay.
My wife.
How long have you guys been together?
It's October.
Background.
A year and 2 months.
You're in 2 months? Okay.
We got married last October.
Okay. Is it okay if I take a look at your back?
That's fine.
Okay. Are you able to just lift up your shirt a little bit?
I'm sorry. I'm scared.
That's alright. You
live here?
Oh, is it okay if I just lift it up a little bit? Okay. Alright.
Her dad witnessed her too.
Do you have your videos that you were saying?
Fuck, I have no phone. I have some other, my work phone. I have it on. I have some of it on this one.
Okay.
I need to get their phone though because the majority of it's on that one where she actually pushed me and pinned me against the wall.
Okay. Well, which ones do you have on here?
I have. And she kept hanging up. I called 2 times on this phone. She was snatching the phone over and over again, and then so there's multiple hang-ups because of her. So are these your glasses right here? Yeah, the ones that she threw at my face. Yeah. You guys saw that, right? Yeah, we saw it. She ripped those off my face in the bedroom. This is the first one. So I was trying to go to the bathroom, and she walked in and wouldn't let me close the door.
Okay.
She's trying to go to the bathroom. That's all. And this is after she opened the cupboard, and then she also ripped the light socket cover off of that. She got physical and started beating the wall and stuff like that. And she got my face before this. That's why I was recording her for my own defense because I need to sit down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jose, if you want, we can. Are you able to open this tailgate and sit on that, or do you just want to go down to the curb, or?
Let's go on the curb. Back up. I never thought it would get this point.
Oh. Have you guys ever had any incidents like this in the past?
She's the little small ones where she's throwing shit at me. She gets outright. I stopped when she's drunk.
But nothing as severe as this.
This is the worst it's gotten.
Okay.
This is the point where she's outright assaulted me. This is the first one.
You're getting physical. Move out. Please back up. I want you to go to the bathroom. That's all I want right now.
This is like where it really escalated.
Please back up. I'm trying to go to the bathroom. You're gonna be recording me. Please back up. You are drunk. Go sit down. Drink some water.
Her dad has our son.
You're paying me in the
How old is the son?
He's 7 months.
7 months.
He was asleep during this until we went and got him.
I'm not pinning shit, dude. Nobody wants to pin you or anything.
This is after she got in my face and was
You or anything. You record.
kind of backing against the wall in the bathroom.
Get out of my face, please. I'm trying to go to the bathroom. That's all. You're drunk. Go sit down and drink some water. Stop drinking alcohol.
You can see the outlets where you ripped apart. She did that.
Oh.
And she slammed the door.
Is that the only one you have on this one?
I have one more. I report coming out of the bathroom.
Coming out. Can you please just go away from the door?
She's outside of the door.
You're pretending to wash your hands.
I was washing my
Oh,
hands.
you're recording me.
Can you back up, please?
I'm against the wall. What the more do you want? You're recording me.
You got physical. Back off.
Okay. Is this the one you were calling from, or?
This is the phone I was calling from. So what I did was I went in the bedroom, grabbed my work phone, recorded with that one instead, and then I turned this one off and called my grandfather, asked him to come help me because I was just going to take my son and go over to his place because she's already drunk, and I didn't feel safe because she was already getting physical with me.
But this is the one you called 911 from?
It is.
Are you able to show me the call logs for it? Okay.
911. She hung up. She was snatching the phone. I think this is after she pushed me over the AC unit, and I fell back.
Okay.
and they tried to call back, couldn't answer because she was like literally attacking me. And that's, I think during that call, that's the call where she was choking me and all that stuff like that.
Oh, okay. And is that the one where we came out the door and we were here? Is that the one you were on?
That is, yeah.
Okay.
That is. She had like both hands, like one like this, almost.
Okay.
And she was grabbing my neck.
Okay.
And then at one point, I think it was her left hand because she eventually fell over me where she had managed to push me between the wall on the floor, between our bed and the wall. Right. So I was there, a very small space, kind of my width. Right, and then she was still trying to get to me because I'm on the phone with 911 and stuff. So she fell over me, got behind me, squeezed behind me. And that's when she put her hands around me and started choking me.
So when you guys were on the floor, is when she was choking?
Yes.
You? Okay.
Yeah, she got behind me and started put me in a headlock and started choking me.
Okay. And then where did you feel the pressure?
I felt it right here.
On
like right here.
Like on your right side?
I felt the pressure directly in the middle of my neck.
Okay.
But I know her left arm was over me while she was reaching for the phone, trying to grab it while I was on the phone with 911.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second, okay? Yeah,
so we got the glasses 3 months.
She
admitted to everything.
Oh, she did admit to push him over and then
she took her to camera. She said she did punch him and slap him in his face multiple times. He did not ever get physical with her. But she admitted to being the only physical one.
Okay. Yeah, he's got video of like in between the fighting, and then he's got really visible marks being pushed over, and you see him. And then we got interference with communication.
He's trying to stop.
What was it?
He's trying to stop him.
No, she hung up the phone from him.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, we have the rest of the video of the physical side. Yeah, Mr. So basically, just the battery and then the telephone communication.
So, you said he was going to choke, right? He's going to check that.
Officers must identify the dominant physical aggressor using 4 statutory factors: history of abuse, severity of injury, likelihood of future harm, and self-defense. The husband presented physical injury, video evidence, and corroborating eyewitness testimony. He did not retaliate. The dominant aggressor determination was unambiguous. The wife threw glasses at the husband's face in direct view of officers upon arrival. That single act constituted independent probable cause, requiring no victim complaint, no prior evidence, no witness. She then made spontaneous admissions. He pissed me off. I showed him what's up. Under Rhode Island v. Innis, 1980, these are non-custodial voluntary statements, fully admissible without Miranda warnings. The repeated phone snatching during active 911 calls constitutes a separate offense under NMSA Section 3012-1, interference with communications, supported independently by call logs reviewed on scene. Regarding use of force, handcuffing with minor adjustment to wrist fit falls within Level 2 soft, empty hand control. Under Graham v. Connor, 1989, this is objectively reasonable given confirmed battery and active resistance.
Yeah, the back.
See this guy here.
What?
What?
You're arresting me? You're serious right now. You're fucking serious right now.
Don't move because I don't want to put these tight on you. I'm gonna take this watch off you so I can put the cuffs on. Because the cuff doesn't fit.
What? Can you tell me why you're doing this?
I'll explain it all here in a second.
Well, actually, you put under arrest right now.
What?
Battery against council member.
What? You're joking.
Possibly, yeah.
You're the fucking joking.
Wait. Move your hand back.
You're joking. Dude, shut the door.
Wait.
You're dude. Arresting me. Okay. Come over here and watch your son. You're serious right now? What
4115.
are you doing?
4115 and 2245.
What are you doing? Go where? Shit. Go to the baby. Go to the baby.
Watch your step.
Are you serious right now? No.
Alright, go ahead, face the unit. Face the unit, face the unit, face the unit.
Please just let me go to my baby right now.
Let's see if my parents just texted.
I didn't do anything wrong to him. He's a he did this to me. So bitch, dude. I'm telling you. He did this to me. He pissed me off. And so I showed him what's up. I told him because he pissed me off.
You don't think you throw any
Do you have kids? Do you have kids?
I don't think she has.
Do you have kids?
You didn't do anything, so.
He pissed me off. Please.
Go and have a seat.
Please don't
Yeah,
put me in there. Please. I did this because he pissed me off.
Yeah, just because someone pisses you off, then you can do all that. Especially right in front of us.
What did I do?
Alright, man, there's nothing in there. You just checked it, it's clear, so if anything's found in there, it's going to be attached to you, okay? Go ahead and take a seat.
No, I'll explain it to you in a second.
Are you fucking serious, dude? Oh, fucking. This is tight.
So, the state of New Mexico, there's no tolerance for domestic violence. So, essentially, even if you didn't want to press charges, we have to.
I want to, personally,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
this has gone way too far.
Well, she's going to jail. She's going to jail for the battery charges. She might get out in the morning Saturday, it depends on the judge. If not, she'll get out Monday. They'll call you, let you know when she's getting out.
I'm not going to pick her up.
That's fine, you don't have to pick her up.
Yeah.
They'll just call you, let you know that she's out, just so you're aware. Is that about a restraining order, order of protection?
How does restraining order work with a child?
With a child. So whoever, if you're the petitioner and you get it approved, then you get custody of the child.
I don't know. I'll figure it out, but yeah, probably restraining order.
You go to district court. You guys call this before? Do you have any other case numbers?
I've called before because she's thrown shit at me, and she's gotten a little physical before too, but not like this. Like, she's usually calmed down a little bit, but it's always been when she's been drinking.
Okay.
The last time she drank, nothing got physical. She just kind of got dumb, started talking some shit, decided to cheat on me, and that was that. Photo.
She's on top of me, man. Police and the cops.
Oh, sorry. So I guess they didn't record where I fell over. I must have stopped. But basically, I'm on the floor at this point, and she's on top of me.
Don't get out. Don't get out.
Stay in the car.
Charges against me?
The state of New Mexico is pressing charges against you.
What did I do?
You battered your husband.
He f***ing hit me.
You just told this officer that he didn't. We have video proof of you on top of him.
We saw you throw the glasses at his face when we walked up.
What?
You threw glasses at his face when we were walking up.
And
My
he's covered in
glasses?
marks.
My glasses?
Doesn't matter
Dude,
whose
That I
glasses
can't even see?
Doesn't matter whose glasses they are. You threw them at his face right in front of us.
You're arresting me for what?
We told you, battery on a household member. We need you to have a seat and put your feet in the car. Battery on a household member. So have a seat and put your feet in.
You're arresting me because he's a bitch?
Hey,
Put your feet
seat in the
aside.
car.
I'm not going to keep telling you.
Officers, B+. Strong mandatory arrest application. Thorough victim interview. Correct aggressor identification. Deducted for absence of documented Miranda advisement post-restraint and no captured child welfare referral for the 7-month-old infant. Husband, A-. Called 911, independently recorded the assault, preserved evidence, and cooperated fully. Deducted for disclosing legally irrelevant personal history and delayed transfer of critical phone footage to officers. Wife. D. Committed battery on the victim in direct view of law enforcement, generated self-incriminating admissions on camera, and obstructed a 911 call, producing every element of both charges without officer reliance on victim testimony alone. Key takeaway. In mandatory arrest jurisdictions, de-escalation is the only viable exit. Any new act of violence committed in an officer's presence eliminates all legal discretion. Spontaneous admissions carry the same evidentiary weight as a signed confession. Domestic violence calls do not end with arrest. Child welfare protocols must be activated when minors are present in the home. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching.